Hello, my friends. Oh. Vai, tratozão. Ah,
Tratozão? Que isso?
trato... Você dormindo. You
Ah,
are sleeping.
roncazinho?
Tratou Charles. Custei a dormir essa noite. Tratozão.
Okay.
Ok, tá bom.
Official unboxing knife. Boker
Ah,
Excalibur front flipper. If anyone is watching this, can you comment below? Somebody mentioned, I think Mike Emler mentioned that was the first front flipper. Is that true? The Boker Excalibur? It certainly would deserve it because the action on it is fantastic. This is the Frank Frazetta version, aluminum scales with the Queen of the Damned, but the action is unreal. It's you know got fantastic action. So anyway, this is from Blade HQ. So I do not remember what I got from them. So there's that. And the regular Excalibur one from Boker has a premium steel. I think S35 VN. This Frank Frazetta version is actually just a 440C. Let's see. It's 440C, which is fine with me. I'd rather pay less for a decent steel rather than a considerable premium price for, obviously a premium steel is premium, but not in the same relation. Like I have more than enough knives with premium steel. I'd rather save the money. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Oh, that's right. I mentioned I got this. In order to get the free mat, I went ahead and got the Work Sharp. Oh, wait.
Hey,
Hey,
Marcos.
Marcos. Hey.
Welcome.
Você diz? Okay.
You.
So that's a weird looking box. Look, I guess they have to do that for the sake of the shape of the thing. So that's what this looks like. Let's see. Key features: sharpening chassis, sharpening base, knife holding clamp, removable, tri-brasive rod, removable, angle adjustment knob, and all the channels are getting the upgrade kit, I guess. So that's interesting. Hunt pocket kitchen fillet, sharpen every knife you own. Tri-brasive rod, etc. Fine diamond, coarse diamond, fine ceramic.
Hey,
Hey, Jason,
Jason.
thanks for
What's
joining us.
up?
Missing John's
Thank
live. Had to
you.
stop in and say hello. Yo, Hollywood. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I didn't have a choice, man. There's pretty much so John at Grateful Panic and Mike over at Mike Emler Crazy Sharp, they both do frequent lives that last, almost endlessly. They'll go 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. So I don't have a choice. I have to go live when I can because I don't have as much opportunity to do what I need to. And as well, you know, I don't post videos. I just do lives because I don't want to, have to record then upload, etc. Okay. Apparently,
Uau. É um
ah,
facão?
olha,
Brasil. É
pode ler?
facão.
É facão de Tramontina, de
Sim,
Tramontina. Olha, Tramontina made in Brasil. Olha, pode ver? Pode ver?
sim. Yes, I see. Meu Deus. Pô, isso é um
É Tramontina.
facão.
Tramontina, não, mas é não facão. É machete. É machete. Olha.
Então, manchete é facão.
É a mesma coisa?
É, mesma coisa.
Não,
Esse é para cortar
facão é
coco.
diferente. Facão é faca grande. Let's compare it to. Oh my God, it's almost identical.
É ácido
Yeah, check it
inox.
out, guys. Just so you know, the Tramontina machete is available on Blade HQ. This Columbia Gavilan G Columbia is considerably lower quality, considerably, in just about every way. The grind on this Tramontina is not bad at all, especially compared to the grind on this Gavilan. This one from Colombia is just the worst grind I've ever seen. It just had a horrid grind. So I have to say, you're better off with the Tramontina. I gotta say, although this Tramontina might be a stainless steel, it's possible. This definitely already has a patina on it, even though I've never used it. Definitely has, a high carbon steel. So that might be the only consideration. Handles are more or less the same in terms of shape, swell, and they're just, basically cheap. What do you call that? Cheap, FRN type plastic. Maybe not even an FRN. Maybe just so there you go. Gavilan. It says Gavilan on there. It says Gavilan on there. And this one says Tramontina. It doesn't say it on the handle. But they basically feel about the same in hand. But yeah, I mean, the Tramontina looks considerably better fit and finish. So I am going to now have to get another identical sheath just like this, which was the 18-inch sheath, which let's see if it fits this one just as well as it fits that one. Yep. Literally just as well. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely does. So there you go. Okay, so I'm going to have to order another one of those from SMKW. Although in the meantime, what am I going to do with this? I'm going to have to store it with my sword. Okay, let's put that there for now. And let's see. Oh, yeah, and then this thing. I don't know what the heck this is. I think it might be a free gift. We Knife. What is this? Instagram sales. It's called the Syrinx 2 Blue Stonewash Titanium Pen. I don't remember if I bought that or not. I think that might be free gift.
Yeah, isso.
Oh!
My knife. My knife. My knife.
The reason why I got this 7CR TPE, I think that's just thermoplastic, and then leather. Let me show you why. High carbon stainless steel blade, 7CR17. So, Gerber, I think SOG does that, Schrade does that. That's 7CR17. I don't know why they're doing that. I mean, one less carbon and then a lot more MOV, which means it's going to be a lot more stainless. Okay, the reason why I got this is because this was one of my earliest purchases from Blade HQ back in the day. However, it's a single. It's just a single-edged. And that annoyed me after the fact because back then I didn't really know to look or whatever. I just wasn't paying attention or whatever. And that was really annoying. And so, but this was out of stock forever. It just was never in stock. And then finally it came in stock. So of course I instantly got it. And, not only is it double-edged, but it's also hot pink, which is, better than this sort of pale pink. So, yeah, happy days, yay! Okay, so, yeah, I'm increasing my pink knife collection, so got to be happy about that. Let's see what else we got here.
My collection nada, vai desfalcar.
Oh my God, yes it is. It's the Desert Warrior, so I finally got it. It's finally in stock. The last time it was in stock, I put it in my cart and then just procrastinated and waited, and then it didn't take long for it to go out of stock. What else we got here? Oh, okay. This is the SOG Crosscut. So I think this is SOG's answer to the Leatherman Micra. It was on sale for only $12. So I was thinking of maybe EDCing this sucker as well. Satin polished, file, knife, tweezers, toothpick, bottle opener, small screwdriver, medium screwdriver. So steel, it's 420. Okay. So who knows? It's nice and tiny. So that might be good. Oh, and it's got that ratcheting system that they have. So who knows how that works? That'd be what do they call that? The power 2 times the grip with compound leverage gears. Can you see that? That's those gears there. It uses a ratchet system to increase the whatever you call crushing power, whatever you call that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. That would make sense because can you see? Let me see if I can. Oh, I put all my flashlights away. Hold on. Can you see that, Gavilan? Can you see the sparrowhawk? So, I mean, I thought that might have been like an eagle or something, but eagle is aguilar. And so, como se diz gavilão em português?
Gavião.
Gavilão?
Gavião. Isso. Águia.
Hã?
Águia.
Águia? Não! Águia é aguilar. O que
Pombo.
é gavilão?
Gavião.
Gavião. Eu acho que sim. Gavião.
Tá parecendo um pombo.
Combo?
O desenho tá parecendo um pombo. Pegue o pombo. Pegue o pombo.
O que é combo?
Pombo, aquele bichinho da paz.
O quê?
O pombo não faz.
Okay, here's some more free swag. I'm glad I dug through that. That is a Kaiser. I mean, what do you call this? This is not a flight tag because it's an actual handle. So that's actually pretty useful. Hey, Stan. What is this? Stan Livingston Longsword Shinobi. That's a cool name. So Shinobi is the Japanese word for ninja, right? But more of the kind of nefarious version of ninja, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of like sort of secret assassin, I guess. So that's the Kaiser tag. So they sent me some decent free swag here. Let's see. And I suspect that's it. I'll have to be careful, I guess, when I throw out this popcorn to make sure I got all the good swag out of here. Because as you can see, I dug a good amount to find. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I bought that. So I'm pretty sure these are the free swag that they threw in there. Because I do remember buying these. And, of course, the Desert Warrior. And I got this purely because I wanted to try fixing the system. Qual? Isso?
Essa caixa grande. O que é isso?
Olha, é máquina para afinar o faca.
Lâmina.
Entendeu?
Sim. Ai, que legal.
Olha, pode ver isso?
Posso. Caramba.
Eu vou mostrar depois, um outro vídeo, tá?
Tá bom.
Então, acabou já.
Só isso?
Hã?
Só isso?
Só.
Não.
Porque
não
isso
deu nem 15 minutos.
É $50, né?
Nossa.
Isso é o mais barato sistema para esse afinador do existe. Tipicamente, isso é muito mais $100, né?
Não.
isso é genial. É genial esse sistema.
E ele afia qualquer tipo de lâmina? Ou é específica?
Qualquer tipo. E depois, para comprar isso, eu ganhei isso em grátis, né?
Ah, que legal, um pano.
Não, é coisa para trabalhar.
Ah, tá, sei. Para botar mouse, sim.
Okay, one thing I will open up is this. I'm going to open this. This is the First Mate nautical knife. For every hour in the open, even when you're out to sea. Okay, so it's a shackle key, lanyard, bail, standard and metric rulers, can opener, sheep's foot blade, marlin spike, stainless steel construction. I mean, this is so clutch when it comes to being on a ship, because you figure on a ship you're gonna have a lot of canned food as well. So I don't want to underemphasize that. Let's see what kind of blade the 7CR or edge the factory edge on this is. Well, not too great. Oh, that's not too bad. I mean, these things are pretty rough to cut, so that's not the worst. That's not the worst thing in the world. So it does come with this genuine leather sheath, as you can see. With genuine leather, see that they take the suede part of the leather, which is so cow skin is like that, and the top grain or the full grain is up here. That's the durable part, and then all below that is this fleshy, shaggy, less dense part that's not nearly as durable. And then they take and they spray this like plastic coating on top to make it look like leather, and then they call it genuine leather. You know, and it is leather, but it's not very genuine. You know, typical marketing. It was a way for them to market, you know, basically the leftovers of leather making. You know, and now they call it suede, which is also clever marketing. So that's pretty decent quality fit and finish. Let's see. There's a half stop for that. Here's the weird thing. This doesn't. That's a weird marlin spike because it doesn't lock. Typically, marlin spikes lock. So that's really, really weird. Yeah, I don't know that I'm super satisfied with that. It's purely backspring. Yeah, typically your marlin spike is supposed to have a locking mechanism. They may have changed that because a lot of people were getting confused on how to use the marlin spike, because you had to open and close another blade or something to make sure it worked right. Here is the can opener. It's toothy. That might be the best can opener I have. It's covered in grease, though. And then, oh, look at that. A serrated sheep's foot. That's a pretty cool looking blade there. And a shackle key. So, and then you've got metric over here, 5 centimeters. And so, I mean, that's worth something, I guess. And then, of course, it says U.S., which is Marbles used to make the U.S. Army pocket knife, or, you know, scout knife, pocket knife for a very, very long time. I am going to use this to open my canned food because I've been going to the food bank lately. So I've been getting more canned food, and all of my windy can openers have been dying lately. And so I'm starting to use my actual pocket knives to open them, like I did as a kid, actually. And this is this super duper cheap $2-3, you know, sack type knife ripoff from SMKW. And the can opener on this is just awful. I mean, it doesn't have any edge to speak of. It's supposedly got a grind, but basically doesn't. I don't. Is it too dark? Do I need to turn on my other light? I apologize for that. Let me see if I can get this going. Hope it's not too late to do that. Let's see. I'm not going to go much longer anyway. Sorry about that, everybody. So let's see. Melhor?
Sim, muito.
So if you can see, there's no edge on that. I want to take like a diamond to it or something. On the other hand, this one has a nice little grind on it. I mean, it's even kind of toothy. So, and this thing, I kind of feel like it bent when I used it. It feels super flimsy. I mean, just so you know, I mean, I actually want to do reviews on these $2-3 knife things because let's figure these things probably unit number wise probably is way more out there. Now, are people that are buying $2-3 pocket knives looking for a review on it? Probably not. So again, it's an audience that doesn't know it exists. Nevertheless, I think that there is a use for being able to talk a little bit about the super duper cheap ultra budget stuff, because that stuff just simply sells way more units than anything else. Not to mention that even us knife nerds, when we're looking to fill out our cart for free shipping, better to add a $3 knife and basically get it for free, so to speak, rather than pay $6-7 in shipping. You know what I mean? That's a no-brainer. So it's great to fill out a cart with something like this, which is exactly what I did. I mean, this thing was on sale for I think $3 or something, $2 or something, and I filled out a cart with it. Got free shipping, and it's essentially a free knife. So I can keep unboxing, but we should probably go back to John's thing. Let's see. Hello, Stan. Decent sharpener for the price. Great. I'm glad you think so, because I really don't know what to think. This is going to be literally my first fixed angle sharpener. I was shocked when it first hit the market and people started doing reviews on it. I mean, $50 for a fixed angle sharpener. I was explaining to her, all the other sharpeners out there are, minimum of 100 something, if not higher. Yeah, P38 is way to go for any opening cans. Absolutely. I have a whole pack of those. The problem is I put them in each one of my go bags. So I got to dig it out of my go bag in order to get at them. And also I wanted to test these shitty ones. But I think this will be kind of my new dedicated. I also have a P38, a surplus one on my keychain, but my keychain is somewhere else as well. Anyway.
Amor, yeah, mostra você amolando a espada de ontem. A espada aqui no corpo.
Okay. All right. Here's the ridiculousness from yesterday's. Oh my God! Look, this is the oil from me laying it on top. That's how greasy the blade is. Okay, so made in China. It's called the SW1022. This is from yesterday's unboxing. And there it is. It's the Spartan. It's the Spartan Copus. I think it's made out of cast iron because it's heavier than fuck, and there's no way that's stainless steel. I mean, look at how rough that finish is. I'm assuming it's a tool steel because the density is ludicrous. I mean, it is so damn heavy. So it must be some sort of semi or non-stainless tool steel, or just really hard, brittle cast iron, because I know cast iron is very hard but extremely brittle. So there you go. There's the grease spot. See how much grease is on that thing? So I am not going to wipe that grease off because I don't plan on using this anytime soon. I'm certainly not going to chop any vegetables with it, so I'm not going to have to eat it. So I'm just going to leave all that grease on top of it for now. because I suspect it's nowhere near stainless, and there's going to be a good gosh darn chance. They are coming out with long-awaited upgrade for sharpener on October 1st. Okay, are you talking about the upgrade kit? Because all the channels have been doing reviews on this. I haven't watched any of them yet. Well, I've put them on in the background and not paid attention. Is that the one you're talking about? So you're telling me it hasn't actually dropped yet, and everyone has just sort of a preliminary, tester kits, and that it's going to actually drop on October 1st. I'm not going to upgrade just yet. I mean, I'm not going to use this anytime soon that I can imagine. I have so many knives. All of them have factory edges. The first one I would be the unboxing knife, because this one has taken a lot of abuse, and it seems to be dulling the edge. I stropped it for 2 seconds, and it already improved. I suspect I only have to strop this. I don't think I need to put a fresh edge on it. Also, it's almost a full flat grind, and yes, it does indeed have a micro bevel on it, but a very, very, very micro bevel. So I'm not sure I need to sharpen anything. The only thing I might do is, for example, this single-edged, I might try to sharpen that edge, but who knows if it's even hardened. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't even harden this edge, considering how much of a budget knife it is. These things cost like $8. Very, very inexpensive. So I don't imagine it's even sharpened anyway, but that would be something I might consider sharpening. And so, for that, I might go ahead and test this sucker out. I mean, it would be worth doing. The only thing I wouldn't want to do is, surprisingly, for some reason, these sell out. They're not, I'm kind of rare insofar as they seem to sell out. I think maybe lots of guys buy these to fill out their cards and then give them to their girlfriends and wives, Who makes that sword? Nobody makes this sword. This sword is no name, no branding, no nothing. Just it's made in China, and the only SKU is this SW1022. So you might want to look it up through that. I paid $25 for it, which, looking back on, is probably more than it's worth. But it was on sale for $25, and I said, $25 for a big hunk of steel. That's a lot of fun to unbox, and make it a wall hanger. I literally think I might just go ahead and hang it on the wall. Maybe for the heck of it, I might go and try and chop something, but I suspect it's going to be too hard and too brittle to actually take any chopping. And if I take it to a piece of wood, I can suspect it would literally just split in half and go flying off. I don't think it would be all that safe. I think it's literally that bad. So I don't recommend you get it unless, again, you want to get it for kicks. It has, I have a lot of really hideously, idiotically stupid things. Like, for example, this. I unboxed this a few times ago. This is one of the most grotesque atrocities ever made. But this was $15. And it's from Fantasy Master. And it's got this ludicrous thing, this ludicrous hook, this fake edge here, a bit of a grind. It's almost a recurve, and like two-handled, which itself is just dumb. This is designed by someone who knows no martial arts. They just thought that would look cool, something like that. This is just an atrocity. However, I would much, much rather recommend this because, this is probably, 420J, some sort of crappy stainless steel that, would actually probably is soft enough to take some abuse. You could probably play around with this and just dick around and act irresponsible with this and get away with it. That Spartan blade is ludicrously heavy, and I don't think it's, like I said, I think it's cast iron. It feels like cast iron to me, which, means it can take a lot of heat. So if you want to stick it in the fire for some reason, but other than that, I don't suspect it. I don't think it has much of an edge. I don't. I wouldn't recommend it. I really, really would not recommend it. Okay, what does this say here? I believe it's made by Master Cutlery. No, this Fantasy Master, I suspect, is just another branding of Master Cutlery, who they make Tac Force, they make M-Tech, they make fantasy blades, or fantasy knives, or no, dark blades. They make dark blades, which is like their dragons and their weird hawk bills, and they're more sort of gruesome looking knives with like demons and dragons and alligators and stuff. So they make a lot of those. That is not one of those. It's not Master Cutlery. Like I said, I suspect this very well might be, because I've never seen Fantasy Master before. So I am running low on batteries. Let's see, what does this say? Not battle ready? Yeah, I mean, this is battle ready. Like, if you hacked at somebody with this, not saying you should, you'll probably kill them. The Spartan Blade, if you hacked at them, yeah. I mean, against flesh, it would probably do the job, but it's so heavy, it's probably more of a blunt force trauma than it is a true cutting implement. I mean, I would think it's much more of a mace, a quasi-sharpened, billy club or something. This is definitely more of an actual sharpened instrument or sharpened blade. So if that's it, I have gone already 30 minutes, which is about good. I'd like to keep these to about 30 minutes. And if there's nothing else, we can get back to Grateful Dead Panic Reviews, John over there. Leave a comment below if you're watching this on review. What do you call that? Repost? What do you call that? Anyway. Então, acabou. Fala tchau.
Tchau. A voz. Ai, gente, que sem graça. Você devia ter esperado o Grande Pânico acabar a live dele para ter mais gente. Sim, eu gosto quando tá com bastante pessoas.
Eu sei, mas não pode, né?
Sou triste.
Não vai ser.
Na próxima live eu vou fazer pintura indígena e vou aparecer com um cocá na cabeça.
Ah, sim, você esquece de novo, né?
Não é que eu não esqueça, porque dá trabalho fazer a maquiagem. Tem que ser com antecedência, entende? Aí eu vou, eu vou te dar algumas coisas indígenas para você poder falar para eles na próxima live, tá bom?
Pode ver o rato? Pode ver o rato? Olha.
Eu quero ver, cadê ele?
Pode ver?
Tô vendo. Ele tá na grade.
Olha.
Chega mais perto. Mais perto. Ele tá em pé? Que engraçado. Ele tá em... Que fofo. So cute. Ele parece um urso. Um mini urso.
Sim.
De longe. Que fofo.
Tem mini urso, né?
Sim.
É verdade. É verdade. É muito perto. Micro urso, né?
Micro.
Okay, what does this say? My favorite duo. Oh, thanks. That's nice. Have a good evening. I just subscribed to your channel. Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Shinobi. And that would be great if she did Carnival dress up for... Gosh, Marcos pode nos entender.
Ah, sério? Sim.
Mas... Olha, ela é exposta. Yeah, Marcos can understand our Portuguese because it's so similar.
Mas não é carnaval.
And she's thinking about, she's going to dress up and she's got some indigenous headdress that's really fantastic. I mean, it's you're gonna love it. I think Guarani,
Guarani.
Sim,
Guaraná é
Guarani.
fruta.
Sim, eu sei. Guarani. It's a Guarani headdress. If you're curious about the Guarani people, there's this old, fantastic Robert De Niro movie from the early 90s called The Mission. Won a bunch of awards. And they filmed that with the Guarani people. So you'll see that headdress in that movie as well. And she picked one up yesterday. What does it say? Oh, amazing. Okay. Hey, Murky, did you catch the tail end? We're about to sign out because we want
Pegou
to
a
go back.
live. No
I
fim.
apologize for that, Murky. I know YouTube's notifications are just really not all that on point. I know, but yeah, thanks for catching it. You can watch the rebroadcast. Yeah,
No.
interact with us next time. On the next live, she's gonna wear her Guarani.
Mostra pra ele, só pouquinho. Mostra pra ele da Tramontina, amor.
She got gifted a headdress. Okay?
Mostra pra ele pouquinho do que foi dado na live hoje. Pronto.
Não. Ele pode ver de novo, né?
É.
Losing my mouse
Final de semana a gente vai fazer live. Com Cocá.
Okay, I will catch one sooner or later. Yeah. We try and do one as often as we can whenever I'm available. I mean, I would literally do them every evening if I could. It's just there's a lot of other live streams. At some point, I mean, I'm a small channel, so it's hardly an affront to other knife channels. But at some point, like today, I just have to go live, even though other people are live. I really don't have an option, So maybe I'll go live during the day. Will be great. I really do appreciate you too. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. That's nice. Okay.
Thank you, Mark.
Let's all return to John over at Grateful Panic. And fala tchau.
Bye. I see you later. Tchau, meu povo. Beijo do gordo.
Povo.
Vai, tratorzão. É o bonde. É o bonde dos que roncam.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks, Marcos. You too. I think it's refreshing. And my ladies. Ele fala, você é linda, né?
Ai,
beleza, beleza, belíssima.
Charles é um homem de sorte. Tem uma namorada bonita. Com a minha.
Sim, boa sorte.
Se eu não fosse bonita, ele não namorava comigo.
Ele é muito ativo agora, o rato.
É?
Ele é muito ativo, é.
Amor.
Olha. Ele correndo, olha. Então,
eu queria...
preciso dar comida um pouco, tá?
Tá bom. Fecha a live.
Tá, tchau.
Eu quero ver meu filme. Você me prometeu.
Tá bom. Tá.
Eu te ligo. Sai daqui.
Tá.